All right. Lately, I've been getting this request about Andrew Tate on my, below my YouTube videos. What do I think about Andrew Tate? Then in my WhatsApp groups, what do I think about Andrew Tate? And then, I mean, I don't, I really don't understand why people have been asking me about Andrew Tate. I think maybe it's because of the videos that I put up about sex, love, friendship. So people are like, oh yeah, what do you think of Andrew Tate? And so finally I said, okay, fine, let me see who's this Andrew Tate character. And as usual, google.com, I got the Wikipedia page, and then on YouTube I typed Andrew Tate. I got a couple of his videos. Okay, so now what I did was, as I was doing my morning, the power plate, as I was standing there, I normally listen to a YouTube video. I thought, okay, let me listen to this guy's interview. And lo and behold, I kind of understood why there is this fascination for this character, Andrew Tate. Okay, first let's go through his Wikipedia page, whatever I can recollect of memory. Seems he's a boxer, British American boxer, and he has had one amateur fight and one professional fight. Okay, so he has two. So he's nothing like a stellar record of greatness as a boxer. So he has dabbled in that. And then I was actually searching for what greatness has he achieved? What is that something great that he has achieved? Is he a businessman? Has he created, invented something, discovered something? It was none of that. The closest thing that I found to his accomplishment is, after that boxing stint of his, he was on Big Brother. The minute I read that, I was like, oh man, come on. See, what kind of personalities go on Big Brother? Do you see businessmen, or do you see, like, for example, would you ever see anyone, any CEO or any professional athlete or someone who has achieved greatness, or celebrity in the sense who is relevant? Do you see any of these people on Big Brother? It's only those people whose popularity is fading away. It's only those people who have been like a has-been, or they are trying to regain their glory. The Dancing with the Stars, or like, for example, a boxer, retired boxer might go in Dancing with Stars, or a athlete or a celebrity who's trying to make a comeback to fame. Okay, so Big Brother, the format of the show itself is pathetic. And if you follow my YouTube channel and my Facebook posts, you'd know that I was invited to Big Brother. I think in India it's called Big Boss, I think. Salman Khan, it seems, does that show. And I didn't know what it was. I honestly, I'm not trying to bullshit with you. If I see it, I'll tell you I see it. I really didn't know what was Big Boss or Big Brother. And so after they said, we would like you to appear on that and we'll pay you money. And see, for me, when you say we'll give you money and all that, fine. I know it's a serious thing. It's worth watching. For free, I'm not interested. So they said they'll pay me per a day. Then they'll pay me as a bonus per episode if I survive. So I thought it's kind of a competition. So then when I checked on YouTube, initially I thought it was like a social experiment. 6 people, 8 people, or 12 people are inside and they want to observe how they act, behave. But very soon I realized it's all about controversy. Who's sleeping with who? The producers, it seems, they prod some of the contestants, make it controversial, make it bombastic, show a bad, wild side, get television views. So automatically I realized this is nothing but a format of trying to get people to be glued to the television. So if you're normal, it's boring. But if you shout and you scream, and Like there is one female, in India's Big Boss, there was a short, fat female. When the great Kali, that wrestler, he was also there. It seemed this fat female, oh, she was shouting, she was screaming, and she was throwing things, and the bad words were like, your mother, your father, you're this, you're that. And I was like, goodness, what the hell is this? And she was screaming and shouting, and then there is men trying to hit women or throw things on their face, and oh my god, and this and that. And so to be honest with you, God did get glued to the YouTube video clicks of that Big Brother. I was like, shit, bloody hell, what the hell is happening here? So, and then obviously maybe a guy is married or he has a girlfriend, but he gets frisky with this girl and they are in bed and all that. So it's like, okay, this is like entertainment, but there's no substance. It is cheap entertainment. Okay, entertainment made for the sake of entertainment. The more sleazy, the more controversial, the more shocking, the more, people will watch it. So when I saw what it was, and then smashing things on the face, putting water, chili, this, that, powder in the eyes, and what the hell is this, man? And then losing the cool, and some guy, KK, one controversial Indian character, he was also there. It seems he was giving bad words to this. Okay, so I understood. And immediately, as soon as I came to know what is the format, I told that guy, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. This is not in line with my brand or my values or my personality. I don't want television, I don't want fame for the sake of stupidity, and see, then what happens is it harms you in the long run. So the people who do indulge in such kind of activities, programs, or entertainment, you can make out they are just looking to be famous for the sake of being famous, or the money is so good that they can't say no. Case in point, Shilpa Shetty, when she won one of the shows and she was against this female and they said racist, and she said something and she cried and she won pity vote or some shit like that. So this is what it is. So I told her, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. And so the people who are famous for these shows, it's very obvious what kind of characters they are. Okay. So now this guy apparently, he got kicked out of that Big Brother. So he really tried to push the envelope. Then when I tried to see what is he famous for more, I found out he's an entrepreneur. So I was like, okay, what entrepreneur? What is he selling? And then lo and behold, I realized this is another one of those internet marketing coaches. Okay. He has Hustle University or something like that. The problem today is any Tom, Dick and Harry, like yesterday, I accidentally bumped into this one video, how I went from 0 to 10 million, 8 million a month or something. I was like, or 2 million a month or something like that. I was like, okay. And this guy put up a video. I'm going to show you how I did it step by step. So I was like, okay, let's see how did this guy do it. Once again, the same internet bullshit. I was working I was working in McDonald's, I was working in Subway, I was Uber Eats. This typical template. I was suffering, I was nothing, I was earning. Today I'm earning 8 figures or 7 figures. Oh, I did it by Shopify, I did it by, ad agency, SEO, all that bullshit people give. And very soon, when I Google search this guy's, the course that he's selling, some Sajan, some big name he has, okay? I found out that this guy, he has a Shopify course, okay, which generally values or which sells at $200. He was selling at $700 with the claim that if you do this for 6 months or something, you will get your first 1 million within a month or something. All bull. So it's not a scam per se, but he gives you overinflated promises which are not realistic. So that's how he's making his money. See, these techniques, no, they work only in the short run. In the long run, they will, it will destroy your reputation. So if you are comfortable with doing something that destroys your reputation in the long run, good for you, man. See all this Thai Lopez. Who doesn't know Thai Lopez? He made his multi-millions But now, if he tries to sell anything, nobody's going to buy it. Tai Lopez. Think of any internet guru, any Dan Locke, Grant Cardone. They'll give you a book, free shipping. You just pay. How to make investments, cryptocurrency, and the book is for free. Even this guy from King Kong, King Kong advertising or marketing firm in Australia, Samal Subri, his name is. I thought he was genuine. I even got his book, How to Sell Anything to Anyone or something like a red book. Utter crap. I'll make a review of it. Utter shit. The whole book. You just skim through. There's just words. There's nothing worthwhile there. And best part, if you go to Amazon, you'll see 2,000 reviews giving 5-star. I wouldn't even forget a star. I would give -5-star. It is that bad. Seriously, it is that bad. And you know, the King Kong advertising or King Kong, whatever his company's name in Australia, he claims he has helped people make millions and all that. And he'll help you launch your SEO and online presence for free. That's what he claims, a free session. So I was so happy, okay, free. Guess what did he offer me with this free session? He got one of his salespeople to talk to me for free. And what he was offering me is, you know, the typical, will help you brand yourself and SEO optimization and keyword search engine and YouTube, this and that. All he was offering me when I evaluated it was he was just going to make a website for me, and he is going to charge me $15,000 to make the website. Okay, overinflating my ego with the photograph of mine and big stuff. $15,000, and the hidden charges were a maintenance fee of $1,000 a month or something like that for maintaining, and $2,000 extra you have to spend for spending Google ads. So basically a con job. You're just overinflating and misguiding people into wrong stuff. See, listen, very simple. Can you become rich having an e-commerce store or Shopify, selling a course or being a coach? Yes, you can become rich. But how many become rich? How many? See, in my WhatsApp groups, there's only one lady who I know who's making around close to 27, say close to $17,000 per month. Okay, just by selling clothes, and she doesn't make any calls, nothing. She just gets orders over orders. 70, and she's a housewife. I have watched her grow from just getting like few customers. Today she has like a minimum. She'll get at least 200 customer or confirmed orders. Minimum. Okay. Even during COVID, her business exploded. Today she has, you know, a couple of branches and very well to do. In fact, her dreams that she always wanted to buy a house, and she lives very simple life. They have purchased multiple properties, house. So among all the people I know since the past 5 or 6 years, one lady who has done it the right way. So it's not that easy. So this guy, Hustle University, I just try to search what is he talking about. And what I realized, this guy, his interview, I just stopped it after some time. Utter nonsense. Seriously, utter nonsense, absolute shit. He's talking about, you know, these girls are bitches, we need to, it's like, you know, having this alpha male persona, talking loudly, talking fast, and saying, we are men, we need to fuck these bitches and put them in their place. You know, it's like one side there is this feminist movement which is so retarded, and on the opposite end of the spectrum you have this so-called, this term alpha male, which to be alpha you have to fuck every woman, you have to put them in their place, you have to tell them fuck off whenever you want. See, agreed, there are men who do that. In fact, I guess why people find me, why they were telling me to speak about him, is because in my videos I said, with my wife's relationship and mine, I made it very clear that I'm the head of the family, I'm the boss of the house because I'm earning. But now, that is where the similarities end. That doesn't mean I tell my wife, hey, bitch, you act fucking smart, I'll kick you out of the house. No, are you crazy? It's just a rule that we have agreed upon mutually. I will earn, I will look after the family, I'll take care of you, you take care of the house. I respect her as a mother of my child, as my wife, as my life partner, as a person I can trust. In fact, let me tell you this. This might be a little graphic for you, so just, if children are listening, just cover your ears. When I had, for example, uh, sometimes you get fungus in between your legs. So, okay, the thing was, that time when I was really overweight, one of my undergarments, which was very, very tight, very tight. Okay, I know this might sound like yucky, but this, just listen to it. It's to show you the reality. So what had happened was I got I think the plastic or something, when I used to go running fast, it kind of like tore off my skin. Okay, it tore off my skin, and I really had a very big cut. And because the weather is hot and wet like this here, it kind of got infected. Okay, even though I was wearing clean underwears or boxer shorts or whatever, and so I had to buy the cream from the pharmacy. Okay, and I had to put it. Now, because the cut was so bad and it got infected, okay, even though I have take care of myself, and sometimes I even put drops of Dettol, and I really take care of myself, still that infection was there. So now when I had to put the cream, who had to do it? My wife had to do it. I couldn't see where exactly, till how much and all that. So I had to ask my wife, do I have any problem here? So imagine you sitting with your legs apart. My wife was literally examining my private parts, and no, you need to put cream. Why? Because that is the love we have. In fact, when my wife gave birth to the baby, because it was a first delivery, she was bleeding from her vagina. She was bleeding, and internally blood was coming out still. So after I took her to the main the suite, a nurse was supposed to come there and administer and change her pad because it was bleeding heavy. And she told me, oh, I need to change it, it's very wet, it's bleeding more now. So I said, okay, wait. The baby, she had just delivered the baby. So I went around and found nobody there. So what do you think? I sat and waited? No. I saw there was an extra pad. I said, I will change it for you. And I removed the pad with the blood, and I put the other one. And by the time the nurse came, because I rang the bell, she says, what are you doing? She was shocked. I said, I was pretty pissed off. I said, my wife is, bleeding, hemorrhaging here, and none of you are there. You're supposed to help out with this. And then they came and, oh, sorry. Just imagine, my wife's legs are like this and she's bleeding. There's no shame, because that is the love I have for my wife. If tomorrow your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your kid is like that, you'll do the same. So you should look at your partner with that sense of love and respect. This guy, the way he is talking, I can tell you without, he's just barking like a dog for the sake of getting attention. And the people who are fascinated with the content like this, oh, alpha male, oh, great, macho and all, you are empty inside. Your character is shallow. See, you might think I'm personally attacking. This is a fact. Your upbringing was not proper. You didn't have good role models. You didn't have a proper upbringing. Now I know what you will say, just like you. Yes, you're absolutely right. I didn't have a proper upbringing. I never had a role model. I never had a father. I never had a mother. Even though they were physically present, my stepfather, mother, they were never there. See, all these tattoos and all these mistakes that I made in life. Had I proper upbringing, you think I had done that? Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. If a father sits down with his son and talks to him about love, respect, sex, how he would treat his mother, his sister, his... Yes, I'm not saying look at every girl as your sister. No, that's like one guy named Anthony below my videos. He said, it's not possible to look at every girl as his sister. I didn't ask you to look at every girl as a sister. And not every girl deserves to be a sister. In the same way, for a girl, not every guy is your brother. And not every man is worthy to be. In fact, when girls use this term, oh, you're like my brother, in India, it's more as rejecting a guy. And the best way to reject a guy is say, oh, you're like a brother. No, that title of brother should be given value and respect, and give it to someone who deserves, who has that character, not just to reject a guy. See, with Andrew Tate, he wants to be famous for the sake of being famous. And I'll tell you, this is not sustainable in the long run. What do I mean by that? Simple example. See what happened to Dan Bilzerian. See what happened to Vitali, that Vitali TV or something. What they used to show you, oh, I have girls with hot bodies. Oh, I throw this girl from the top of the roof into the pool. Oh, you know, I have girls showing me their bum. Oh, I have a dog leash and she walks like a dog. Yes, there are women like that who are ready to do that for cash. Yes, there are women who show you their tits. Yes, there are women who show their private parts. Yes, there are girls on OnlyFans. Yes. But that doesn't mean just because some women do that, we give a blanket statement for all the women. Now, even my videos that I put about don't marry an Indian woman, okay, you can very clearly see in my video, which very clearly the trolls and the haters will not talk about. I've openly said which Indian girl in her right mind would marry me. And I'm not shy, I don't feel bad about it. Which Indian girl with all these tattoos and all these mannerisms? Who? Because India is a conservative society. They are uber religious and they have their theories about life. And they are very particular about their name in society and their reputation. And people should talk good. So, but does that mean each and every Indian is like this? No. There are Indians who are even crazy. There are Indians who are even mad. Like that, what is that, Ranveer Singh. He took nude photographs of his and published in the paper. Does that mean every Indian does that? There are some Indians who don't mind open sex. They don't mind walking naked. Does it mean all Indians? So stop cherry picking and generalizing. This guy, his target audience, I'll tell you, his target audience are shallow, brain dead, lost males who get fascinated with words, with statements, with big talk. Oh, you know, we need to be alpha male and put those bitches in their place, and you need to fuck everything. Come on, man. He will use, like, he will say, oh, you know, why these bitches show their tits and why. Yeah, the same reason why there are loose charactered men and pedophiles and criminals. Okay, everyone is doing their own shit. Doesn't mean we use that shit and justify. See what feminists are doing. Or men abuse women. So we need to put men in their place. Why all the men are like that? Andrew Tate is like a male Kim Kardashian. Famous for the sake of being famous. While Kim Kardashian is showing her body, boobs, a bum and butt and whatever, all the B's. This guy, obviously maybe he doesn't have those physical attributes. So he's giving bombastic words, big sentences, big statements. And he's famous for the sake of famous. But I'll tell you, eventually, see, he's paying media a lot of ads, ad money to, just like Thai Lopez. But eventually this will backfire on his face. Why? Because the people who follow him, their sense of loyalty is very fickle. Their thinking capacity is very small. And this kind of fame is short-lived. Very soon people who will go for his course will say, yeah, the whole course is bullshit and he's talking crap, and you'll get fed up and tired of listening to his nonsense. In fact, people get tired and fed up of watching some of my videos. They say, oh, you talk the same shit. Oh, yeah, that is human nature. When people tell me, Loy, man, I'm bored of your channel. I say, of course. You eat the same dish every single day. Maybe you'll be tired, no? Why do you think I got fed up of Jordan Peterson? Same thing over and over again. But now I hated it even more after he mixed in an element of politics, Islam, and this what far right or far left, I don't know what is that. Ben, after he joined Daily Wire and Ben Shapiro, he lost the essence that made him unique. See, as a conclusion, all I'll tell you is Andrew Tate, he is a guy who wants to sell and market himself, create some theories, some statements, gives you a lifestyle that looks so tempting, like a Dan Bilzerian or Vitali. Oh, you can pick up this girl, you can smooch this girl, you go and you're a pickup artist, and all those stuff which, a pre-pubescent or a teenager who's excessively testosterone high, who's desperate for sex, they would go for all this. But people with character and substance, they don't fall for all this shit. And if you are fascinated or you even listen to a single video of his, I'm telling you right now, your character is shallow. Your upbringing has been bad. Your values are messed up. Or you're highly immature. Because even though I put it on, even though I listened to it at 1.5 speed, after some time it was just listening to noise. Absolute and utter nonsense. Utter shit. Yes, there are ways and means how you can attract a female and it feels good and getting girls, but this way of portraying yourself as high and mighty. See, listen, if you really want to impress women, simple. If you really want to impress, first work on your career. Work on your money, work on your savings, work on creating something sustainable for yourself and for your family. Automatically, women will fall for you. You'll say that, oh, these are gold diggers. No, women are looking for security, where they will focus on their bodies and their image and their looks. You focus on it. Because obviously, if you're focusing on business and work, you can't focus on your looks, right? It's very hard to balance everything, correct? So 24 hours, you have to segregate. And there's, like they said, if you want to achieve great success, there's no such thing as a balanced life. You have to be obsessed over what you're doing because there's so much of competition. Overall, for me, Andrew Tate is an empty, absolutely empty, shallow, the persona that he portrays, empty, shallow, worthless individual. Maybe in real life he's different, I don't know. But what he portrays online is absolute crap. And I pity those people who listen to his content, because you seriously are searching for something, importance or love or success, but you're going to the wrong person. Eventually, take it from me, I'll challenge you in writing. Give it a couple of months or years, you'll realize my words are true. And this guy will, just like a Dan Bilzerian and Vitali, he'll be irrelevant. So if you're planning to invest money and listen to his content, remember you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting your life. Having said that, let me know what are your thoughts on Andrew Tate. I'd love to hear your opinion. You guys take care, and please stop asking me about this cartoon, Andrew Tate. He is famously successful because he's playing around with people's stupidity. And stupid people subscribe to him. That's all I want to tell you. Alright. Yes. Hello. Bye. Alright. Yes. Okay. That's my baby. Alright, you guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao.